Oin, son of Groin, was a dwarf of Durin's folk, the Longbirds. He had a younger brother, Gloin. His cousins were Balin and Dwalin. Gimli was his nephew. He did not remember the times when his family lived in Erebor, but was old enough to take part in the Battle of Asanulbizar, the last battle of the war between orcs and dwarfs. As Moria was not reclaimed after the battle, due to Durin's bane still lurking there in the shadows, Oin moved with Thrain and Thorin to Blue Mountains. He settled there and established himself until Thorin called for support for his quest to reclaim the Lonely Mountain. Oin, as well as his brother and his cousins, answered the call and set upon the journey wearing his beloved brown hooded cloak. When they reached the Shire and met Bilbo Baggins, Oin was sure Bilbo would join them, although others had their doubts. During the adventure, Gloin and his brother Oin were in charge of lighting the fire, as the brothers were very skilled in this area. With others, he was captured by wild trolls, entered Rivendell, was captured again by goblins, this time while sleeping in a cave in Misty Mountains, and after their escape, caught again by wargs, only to be rescued by great eagles. After meeting Beorn in his house, he traveled through Mirkwood and was captured by giant spiders and wood elves, escaping both thanks to Bilbo. Reaching Lake Town, Oin with the company reached the Lonely Mountain. Only after the dragon was slain by Bar the Bowman, while attacking Esgaroth, were the dwarves able to claim the hoard inside the mountain for themselves, barricading themselves inside, refusing to give away a single coin to others, not even to Bard the Dragon Slayer, sending rather for help, especially to Dain and his dwarfs of the Iron Mountains. The host of elves and lakemen besieged Thorin and his company, refusing to shed blood for gold, hoping for a peaceful solution. When Dain with 500 dwarfs arrived, the battle seemed inevitable, but at his heels an army of orcs and wargs approached, and so all disagreements were put aside, and a fight for mere survival, called the Battle of Five Armies, followed. Oin fought valiantly in the battle, following Thorin in his charge against the Orc Guard. There Thorin was mortally wounded. Fili and Kili were killed, but the rest of the company survived. When the battle was over, Dain took the crown of Erebor, becoming the new king under the mountain. Oin received his fair share of the treasure and settled in the Lonely Mountain, enjoying his fame and wealth. 48 years later, Balin became restless and decided to go on another adventure, this time to recover the eldest realm of their folk, Khazad Dûm, now called Moria. Oin and Ori, as well as many other dwarfs, went with him. At first, the enterprise was successful. The dwarfs chased away some orcs, and Balin proclaimed himself the Lord of Moria. Oin was sent to look for upper armories of the Third Deep, which were close to the west gate to Hollin. This mission accomplished, Oin returned to join Balin. 5 years later, the orcs, led by the Balrog, attacked, capturing the bridge of Khazad Dûm, thus cutting the way of escape eastwards. The dwarfs attempted to escape westwards, through the Hollin Gate, but the water of the lake reached up to the wall itself. Oin tried to wade the water to safety, but was taken by the Watcher in the Water, ripped apart and eaten. The world learned about the manner of his death only when the Fellowship of the Ring entered Moria, found the Book of Mazarbul in Balin's tomb chamber, and read the account of the colony written by Ori.